Hello everyone and welcome back to the Helix Cloud Games channel as we are here for a very special secret Hidden Blade look at the brand new Assassin's Creed crossover story event which just took place this past week and is going live in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So you're joining myself, Chris, of the Assassin's Creed Order, alongside my very own Stealth Blade, Mr. Richie, as we dive in to a game I didn't expect to be talking about in 2021, nearly 2022. That is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We have a full Let's Play series up of this game on the channel. It was in fact one of the very first ones we did. Go check it out if you want to. And this game will pick up with Kassandra once again. However, it's going to tie in with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So we're going to check that out as well. But without any further delay, let's get into the video. So here we are, Richie, back in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We never thought we were coming back with this game again. We have a 50-hour plus Let's Play series, actually. I was going to say a first look, but it started with a first look.
Yeah, it was like, we literally just did a full... The plan was we did a whole like Let's Play series of Assassin's Creed Odyssey and the road up to Valhalla. We did an entire series on it.
Which is crazy, because Valhalla has now been out for an entire year in itself, and here we are for a special crossover event, bringing us back to ancient Greece with our protagonist Kassandra, with a free story DLC leading up to this moment. So Richie, we join Kassandra where we left her. Let's see where we left her hanging, shall we, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And some of you will recognise this island. This, of course, is Kefalonia. It's the tutorial island. You start out on Odyssey. So everything goes full circle. Literally, the camera is circling right now in ancient Greece. It goes full circle and brings you right back to the island Kassandra's journey started on all those years ago with me and Richie. And some of you out there may recognise this spot as the camera pans around. Very, very cinematically, I will say.
It's a very iconic spot.
The game.
It's very well known.
It's very well known. So here we are. There's our protagonist, Kassandra. We've been leaving her hanging for some might say. We've been leaving her hanging for a good almost 2 years now, Richie.
Yeah.
On, of course, none other than the statue of Lightning Zeus, the god himself, in a very precarious position. If we do a little zoom out to see where we left Kassandra. That's right, folks.
Demonetised.
No, we're not. It's in game. This is all fine. That's right. She is hanging off Zeus's testicles as we dive back into Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Testicles was actually a character.
He is a character. Of course, yes.
Dumb shit at the Olympics.
Crossover event. For those who don't know, then let's dive into the menu and have a look at our map. So here we are, Kefalonia. Obviously, I'm going to have to get used to the controls again. It has been a while.
Yeah.
And if you see on the map on Kefalonia, there is this quest that has appeared in purple. A great escape. Exhausted by the trials of her daily life, Kassandra decided to consider taking a much-needed rest away to recuperate. So let's leave Zeus.
I'm actually really looking forward to this because I think the one thing that Assassin's Creed needs is actually a bit more crossover between the trilogy.
Well, yeah, we've said many times before, like one of my biggest pet peeves with the trilogy is they build up a protagonist and then just abandon them completely. Like we've seen it time and time, iteration again, and it's a shame.
In the past they've used the modern arcs to like kind of stitch things together, but in this trilogy, the modern stuff was just kind of there a bit.
Yeah, you're completely right, and we loved our time with Kassandra. The actual campaign, playing through it right here on Google Stadia on the Helix Cloud Games channel, we actually felt a bit short-handed by it, almost like there was so much left to do and the main campaign wasn't even the focus of the game.
Yeah, that was it. I remember it was like in the last episode, I think it was just kind of, and the game's over.
Yeah, it was actually quite a shock.
Caught off by surprise.
Yeah, it caught me out especially because I finished this game twice. I got the Platinum Trophy on PlayStation before Stadia was even a thing. Of course, this was the project. This game was the project test bed for Stadia, Project Stream.
It was, yeah.
So to bring it kind of full circle, here we are on the channel playing it on Stadia again. I played first time with Alexios, this time with Kassandra, and that's quite fortunate, Richie, because Ubisoft seem to have made her canon. So rest in peace, Alexios.
Yeah, I always felt like Kassandra was the main protagonist. It seemed like Alexios was an alternative to me. I don't know why. That just seemed to be the way it went.
Exactly. I mean, credit where credit's due. Remember, this story in Odyssey has both characters. So whoever you choose to play as, your antagonist is your counterpart. Whereas in Valhalla, you play as Eivor. female Eivor never meets male Eivor. It's literally just a carbon clone where the DNA and the animus is mixed up, which is a clever way to get around it. But here we are at the port for the free story. So let's pick up with Kassandra and see exactly how this is going to lead us into Valhalla.
Yeah.
And see if I actually remember how to fight or anything. That was a very brief talk. New content unlocked. Those who are treasured has been added to your game. Okay, legitimate progression. I do wish to proceed. Let's see how this goes.
Visit paradise, Mystios?
Always.
Paradise. Does the boat go to Elysium? Oh, to Corfu Island.
You ever been to Corfu, Richie?
Nope. Have you?
No. You've been to Greece, though.
I have once when I was a teenager. I went to a couple of different places in Greece actually, though. So I've been to Athens, I've been to Olympia.
Bit of
They're the main
Sparta?
places, but no.
What's left of it?
How about soldiers? Criminals?
I'd like to go back. As an adult, when I can probably appreciate it a bit more.
Appreciate the ouzo a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also not in the middle of summer when it's 1,000,000 degrees.
True. Let's take the vacation, Richie. And I have a slight feeling Ubisoft don't quite have the vacation in mind that we are thinking of here in Greece. Final warning. This quest may spoil late game content because, of course, yes, for those who've not finished Odyssey yet, do not play this content. This is very much end game content, linking a character in with another game.
Is it this Fate of Atlantis DLC or something as well?
Yeah, that
I'd
explains
probably
a
play
lot.
that as well.
Yes, I would recommend playing all of that to get the most enjoyment out of this content, because it's going to make much more sense in the grander scheme of the Valhalla crossover, which we'll get to.
Yeah, that ending, that DLC is more of a true ending to the game, to be honest, rather than here's just some more stuff to do.
Which is probably why I got so surprised when we played through the campaign second time.
Yeah.
Because on my PlayStation playthrough, I finished the whole day, like 120, 30 hours, Fates of Atlantis. I did all of that. Completed every side quest, every mission, top XP, all the armor, all that bells and whistles. So then to jump in with you on Stadia and only do 50 hours when we were done was kind of like, I expected double. Yeah. But yeah, of course, without thinking.
I kind of found Valhalla a bit like that, where just the game kind of just fizzles out after a while.
Yeah, here we go. Corfu, chilling, grapes and wine, which is just wine and wine at that point, right?
Yeah, it's wine and pre-wine.
Pre-wine. This the prequel. Okay. Is she just wrecked? Is that blurred vision?
Run away.
Oh no, we can't let Barnabas.
Too much free wine
yet. Oh, she's trying to get away from everyone, of course. Oh dear.
What does it look like? I'm on vacation.
You've been in the sun too long. You're more bronze than an earl. Come down here.
Nonsense. I'm taking in the air. Much needed rest. Okay. Bye.
Literally just ducks down.
What if I told you a mythical treasure awaits? Huh? What say you there?
Nothing I haven't heard before.
Well, would you but an expert like you?
I like Barnabas. I miss Barnabas.
Yeah, he's cool.
The Adrestia needs a tune-up, and I could use the drachmi. Help an old friend.
Right. For all time's sake.
It's interesting how these references are not only in relation to their relationship, but probably the game itself. Like, for all time's sake, the boat needs a bit of a tune. It's like, yeah, because no one's played this game probably for nearly 2 years as they've pivoted towards the next game.
Yeah. I'm into year 2 of the Valhalla content as well.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
What's all this about treasure?
There's no treasure.
Exciting thing to happen to you in ages.
I've had enough excitement for a lifetime.
This was the last place we thought to look for you on Corfu.
The last place? Really? The last place?
Yeah. Well, the village he's probably staying at.
I've had the time of my life. Napping in the day, stargazing at night, and as much wine as I could swallow.
That's quite unlike you.
The old Kassandra, maybe. But the new Kassandra has never felt better.
It's quite unlike you. I've never had the chance to do that before.
Retiring. Oh, I wish I could retire. There's too much left to be done. There certainly is.
As long as there's trouble in this world, I don't see that happening.
I've never seen you with a face so sour. Come on now. Everybody loves treasure.
I'm not really in the mood. I'm a little preoccupied.
She's gonna be sick, isn't she?
Now you're
Yeah.
definitely not acting like yourself.
What's so bad about that?
Oh no, maybe not.
Fine. Really, I
Yeah.
just needed to be alone for a while. To think about what's become of my life and to get away from everyone. No offense.
None.
See, she seemed to be in a great mood to that end, though.
The burdens you've carried have been heavy.
If anyone can shoulder them, it's Kassandra. You just need a little distraction from the weight. Say you'll do it. Come on the hunt. For the Stadia.
You just needed a distraction from the weight. Like, what do you think I was doing on that roof?
All right. We'll hunt for treasure. To put some drachmi in your pocket.
That's our Mistios. Oh, the loot will be enough for a whole new ship. Legends say there are delicate linens woven by goddesses, ancient scrolls, one-of-a-kind wares from a far-off land.
Let's not get too carried away, Barnabas.
Oh, right. I won't spoil any surprises. You'll find clues around the island that will lead to treasures beyond imagination.
If it's so legendary, I'm surprised no one's found it yet.
They've tried for hundreds of years. Well, less than that, but no one has discovered it. Not until we do today.
We'll see. The only thing this island has a lot of is sand and pirates. I'll go get my gear.
Told you she'd do it.
Yeah.
Retrieve our gear from the hideout. Okay.
It'd be pretty rubbish DLC if she didn't.
Yeah, true. No rest for the Mystios. I haven't been called a Mystios in ages. I think. What do you get called in Valhalla? Is it Drenga? All the time?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, going in. We're going in.
Hide my gear in a cave.
Yeah, it has been a while. See if can you still... Okay, so there's your scanny thing. It's interesting because obviously all these games have like their little tiny slight differences, don't they, in the way they do things.
Yeah.
Could you tag things with your bird in this one, your eagle friend?
I think you could. Wasn't it something you had to unlock, though?
Yeah, because I feel like in Valhalla, pardon me, they get rid of it. In Origins, you could literally tag specifics, and maybe in this one, you had to scan an area to see the enemies.
Yeah.
I feel like they've slowly stripped away at that feature. Well, look what she got down here.
It's like they follow me around. Physically and in my head.
Okay, I'm guessing the gear is going to be right down here. Puzzle to
probably
solve.
underneath the statue.
Loot. Do all these nice little loots. I'm so glad you don't have to pick up in games.
Yeah.
Every individual bit of loot.
Yeah, that was one of the things that when games kind of abandoned that, it was a good idea because it just slows you down so much.
Yeah, like after a while, it's a game. You understand it's a game, so you don't need to make it so... Like, I think that's one of the things that bugged me with Red Dead Redemption is they went so detailed, which I can appreciate to a degree, but it just gets monotonous after a while.
That was one of the things it kind of turned me off from playing that game. I was like, it's okay to gamify some things. Like, picking up loot is fine to have it like quick, have it gamified and nice and quick. Like,
look at that. Back in our armor, Richie. Feels good.
it's good looking Miss Fiesta right there.
If you want the opposite of a vacation,
Try spy. Okay, training complete. Is this literally gonna take us back to...
Destroy the dummy. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's giving you the opportunity to like test out the controls again. Because if you haven't played in like 3 years,
Yeah. Now, I do have a spear. I can't seem to take the dummy down. I can't remember
I think
what.
you've done that one. The bar went up when you hit it.
Oh, so there's more than one. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't recall having kind of like a spear the last time, but it was that long ago. It was that long
I'm
ago.
guessing that's just the weapon it might have been the weapon we were using at the end.
Yeah. I'm guessing this one you got to shoot.
Yeah, I think we're probably meant to take them all out in different ways.
Just like that. Sorted.
Let's see about these.
No rest for the wicked. I'm trying to think what weapon I actually preferred in this game. I can't even think back now. I feel like I've gone the wrong way. Just exploring caves, as you do in Assassin's Creed games. Is the right way?
With games like this, I always try to like go for a weapon that I think would suit the character best, rather than necessarily one I would personally prefer.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you just end up playing just with a sword out the whole time. So, like Valhalla, I think I played with 2 axes. And I felt it kind of worked quite well for Eivor.
Yeah, I think I do the similar thing. I always like to have a shield though as well, which is why I think it took them a while in Valhalla to introduce actual one-handed swords, which is crazy to think of.
Yeah.
But that's
I don't know. I've never been this sword and shield guy. I've preferred the dual wield.
dual wield, more offensive than defensive.
Yeah, just berserker rage it.
Berserker rage. Now there is like the Spartan rage in this game, holding down both bumper buttons. So we'll see how it works as we get into.
Is it both bumpers or is it R1 and R2? Because that keeps coming up from the bottom occasionally when you've been like.
So R1's your light attack, R2's your heavy attack. I think both L1 and R1 is your special. There's like the little power bar that pops up, but we'll figure it out once we get into combat.
Yeah.
Same with the ship combat. That's going to be a whole thing as well.
Oh yeah, because there wasn't that much of that in Valhalla.
They did river raids and stuff like later on, but the UK,
Yeah, but
aside from the
river
outskirts,
raids
is
were more
generally,
just like you kind of pulled up with your boat and then jumped off. So
treasure hunting. Not sure where to go. I'll help for your sake to find the tablet. Go look near the lake. The tablet can be found near Lake Katakaron. Is that on this island? Find and read the Fest treasure hunt.
I think do you have to use your eagle?
Well, this is the difference between the games. So
Oh, go to the sync point.
we are tracking. Find and read the Fest treasure hunt clue. The tablet can be found at Lake Katakaron. Just need to do what we usually do, Richie. Just make sure we've got no damn exclamation marks. See what else we unlocked. As you remember, look at that armor on that hat. That's crazy.
Yeah, put that hat on.
That's crazy. I also don't want to look stupid though. I'm guessing that's some getaway garb.
On this one, you could just change the look of any item, couldn't you?
Oh, I think they did add that in. Yeah, where's it at? Toggle.
Where with Valhalla, I think you just only had a small number of items, and you could just upgrade them.
That's equipped. Nah, it doesn't really matter. I'm sure by the time we finished the game, we were that strong. We'd be fine. And see stories. Is that added in all those random stories we get? Yeah, all them things as well. So where do we need to go then?
I think you need to go up to the Eagle Point.
You said
The tower there.
Oh, right, connect from north of the southwest tower. Right, that's not... My brain's trying to process all the different sprint combinations. I'm thinking, is there a sprint? Oh, yeah, it's A. Free climb, free run. Of course, one of the best things I loved about this game was just the vistas. Like, Greece is a beautiful country to start with.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the most detailed we've ever seen it in a video game, so nice to go back. What actually got me about Valhalla a lot of the time was, I don't know about you, but in games that have a daytime nighttime cycle, I actually prefer to play during the day because I feel like I can't see as much. Like, I know you get the stealth element, but
yeah.
Oh, there's our clue.
I don't think I bothered to actually, to be honest, because I know on like Valhalla you could actually wait until like night, and I think you're meant to get like stealth bonus. So I don't think I ever bothered. I think I just went whatever time it was, and that was it.
Yeah. Okay, we had our clue. Can we read it again?
To find the tablet, go look near the lake.
Oh, there was a full thing though. Oh, that's the treasure hunt hint.
Yeah.
That's it. I just can't read it.
That's where you find the lake.
So, the southern watchtower. Oh, we have to sync. Jeez, I'm so out of sync with this. I thought reading that was the clue, but of course, you do this. It scans the area. You think I never played an Assassin's Creed game before? Now we jump off into a hill bear that will not injure us in any way, shape, or form.
Nope. Of course it won't. It's made of hay.
Right. So it's kind of like a little introduction back to the world of Odyssey.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, some people, again, you don't know how long they've been away for. Right. So now
we
we
head north until we find a lake, which I'm guessing is where that question mark is.
No, these could be anything. But we need to find the tablet. Can be found at lake. Let's have a look. You should be able to see it on the map, to be fair. That looks like a lake.
I wouldn't say that's a lake. It's too close to the sea.
Oh, we've got our own little map.
It could be.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's we're on our own island. The heart. I'm guessing the mission's going to just progress through here, so it would make sense for the lake to be close to where we start. That could be one.
That looks lake-ish.
Lake-ish. So should we go to this undiscovered location and find out?
Yeah.
Well, actually, when we went on there, what's that little gold thing?
That's your eagle.
Oh, I never recall it having its own icon in the map. Oh yeah, I didn't realise I'm also flying the eagle. In Valhalla, I don't think you can fly the eagle and look at them. I don't know. This is the thing with crossover events. I'm getting my actual gameplay wires crossed.
I think in Valhalla you had your raven, which you could scout a bit in the local area, but that's about it.
Right, let's go and check out this supposed lake.
It's been over a year since I played Valhalla, so
Yeah, we have an entire spoiler cast on the channel as well. So if you want to check out mine and Richie's thoughts,
it was like episode 2 or 3 of side quest, I think it was. Shoot him.
now this has those arrows. These were my favourite arrows.
Yeah.
Whereas Valhalla got rid of them.
See, I never felt they were overpowered because they were sometimes a bit tricky to fly. Do we have the big boot attack? Yeah, L1 and square. I think L1 and X. Sorry.
Oh, we need to get used all of the powers up with what's roll? What's roll?
B?
Yeah, I pressed that and then nothing happened.
Is it double tap B?
Nope. Double tap A.
Double tap X?
Double tap. No. Is it that? Is that it? Oh, it's your hold. It's your hold down. Hold down X.
All right.
See how good this speed doesn't seem very strong. But again, now I'm confused with how strongly overpowered I was in Valhalla, and when I played this as. Oh yeah, I remember that finishing move.
There we go.
Oh no, you use your.
It's just kicked it. Let's just kick
Where
this little
did the
pot and
fire-
set ourselves on fire.
Where did the fire come from? From just kicking a pot?
There was a little pot. It was like one of the explodey little pots.
Right, you can still lock on. I remember that. Take his shield off him. That was always important
Yeah.
because that was always a thing.
I think L1 is our heal if we need it.
Yeah, Spartan kick. This guy's got quite a bit of health actually. He's getting stuck on that spike defense.
Yeah, we need to see if we've got a better. We need to see if we've got a better weapon. Oh, nice dodge.
There he goes. So kill the captain, find the ancient tablet, loot the treasure.
Yeah, see if we've got a better weapon than a spear, because that was a bit.
Yeah, seems a bit delicate, like poking from a distance.
Oh, we've got a sword as well. How does he switch?
Ah, that might be why. Legendary sword of Damocles. Griffith.
That's why.
Heavy blade. Heavy bladed axe spear. Okay.
So is it Y to switch?
There you go. It's on the D-pad.
Yeah.
There we go. That's
There we go.
okay. It's just a bit quicker. The spear's a bit
Yeah.
delicate,
It also has a lot more damage per second.
which is what we want. Right. So now we do our little scan. Let's see whereabouts this is. There we go. That looks good to me. That's just treasure.
So we need to find an ancient tablet around here as well.
It's going to be in the lake, right? Like actually in the water, do you think?
Probably, yeah.
That's where I would hide a tablet with a clue you don't want anyone finding out about.
What's that? To the right of the fish.
Bread.
Oh, that's going to be soggy.
It says the tablet can be found at the lake, but...
This must be the first clue.
Oh, just literally right there.
I thought it was going to be... I thought it was like a little jetty that was going to be in the lake.
They dive in off the end of it. Let's see then. So, tortured by a cyclops and almost drowned in a pot, the great captain befriended you, pledged his life, his ship and his crew. Travel northwest in the village where I rest. You will find me in the jar and in the goat knot. So that's a throwback to one of the first stories with the cyclops where you take his
eye and you insert it into the goat.
Into a goat, yeah. So the clue is, Richie, tortured by a cyclops and almost drowned in a pot. This great captain befriended you, pledged his life, his ship and his crew. Travel northwest in the village where I rest. You will find me in the jar and not in the goat. So we're looking for an eye in a jar, would you say?
So we're looking for Barnabas? Because he's the captain that we saved,
He's the captain, yeah. Pledged his life, his ship and his crew.
So when you head northwest... And when we find a village, look for Barnabas.
You'll find
I'm guessing we'll find a jar near him.
And we're looking for a glass eye, maybe?
Apparently a goat should be present, according to the quest tracker. So northwest. Where the question mark is, by any chance?
You think it's just straight up the island?
It looks like where you could have a little like village or something.
That could be that one.
And like the little bear seems likely.
That one seems to have like a pier and a dock.
I wouldn't say that's northwest though.
Yeah, true. It's just west, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's head off and see the captain and the Cyclops. Let's see. Phobos cannot be called. Phobos.
That's because we're in a restricted area. That's why we might be fine now.
Here we go. Now, how do you climb on the horse? Is it Y? It is Y.
Do they have the thing where if you just hold the button, she jumps on? Or is that just Valhalla?
No, possibly. There's some goats. Excuse me, goats.
Formerly goats.
Formerly known as goats.
That looks like a village.
Aelios was in the memo. Look for a pot filled with water in Aelios village. So we're looking for a pot filled with water. Are these to be killed?
Probably
no.
Not a good idea.
Leave this place, so they're not friendly. Looking for something. Look for a pot filled with water.
Why do I feel like when you find it, this is going to start a combat?
Yeah, all these guys are going to come to life.
So we're looking for a goat. There should be a goat near it.
There's 4 guards around. That's what I'm missing. I knew there was something like that where you could scan rather than like one by one search. Right, there's nothing there. The guards seem intent on there, so I'm guessing that building with the chest in seems to be a good place to start.
There's a goat. Is that a pot there? I think
the big one. Yeah, the big giant pot right there with the blue. Find the instrument. So what have we found then?
Let's make this a good fight.
Oh, here we go. We were right.
Found combat.
Chicken? Don't get involved.
Crazy chicken. Why did that chicken attack you?
I don't know.
This isn't Zelda.
What was block? Can't remember. Do I have a block?
L1? No,
that's what
L1 maybe? I don't know.
I know I mostly dodge, but
sometimes you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the shiny when they're like for the perfect parry.
Right. I haven't killed them, I've just...
Is it B or something like that?
That seems like a bad block button.
Not a bad performance. Have you all acted before?
So it's underpants.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
That was a bit naive of her.
I know, yeah. She's been through so much warfare, Sparta, Athens, and she gets hit with a rock over the back of the head.
Yeah.
But we need to push the story along.
Is this going to be Barnabas? No. It's that guy again.
What do I know?
Treasure. Don't lie. You were sniffing around.
Yes, that's what people do when they're on treasure hunts.
We'll find it first. Mark my words.
I'm guessing that wasn't a play fight.
There's no playing if those kinds of riches are at stake.
Those clues were written by Herodotus and Barnabas, weren't they?
What clues?
What?
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 Treasure hunter.
Wait. Let's start over. There's very real treasure on Corfu Island, isn't there?
Don't matter. Not when you'll never see it. You'll be locked in there for the rest of
Guarantee I'm out within a minute.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
I mean, all you need to do is kind of find something on the floor like a rock and cut through the rope.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost my my gear again. There seems to be a passage there. Area not available. Okay. Recover your gear. It's gonna just smash out.
Apparently not.
It's
What about the guy on the floor?
Area not available. Maybe I will be in here for more than a minute.
Yeah.
All his strength.
All right.
Okay, I didn't expect that to happen. I was looking for some kind of clue.
Yeah.
Or like something to trigger. But no, literally just sheer rage will get you out of a wooden... I mean, it is a wooden prison, so... I'd have faith that even you and me could escape from a wooden prison, left to our own devices for some time.
I'm not... Yeah, with some time, but I don't think we'd have to be able to, like, rage punch our way through it.
Oh, no. Run, get your gear.
Don't mind me just going for a casual stroll.
Get your gear. Quick, 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 quick. Aha! Now you will regret forever locking me up.
I had to keep defaulting to the spear.
I don't know. Let me roll away for a second. Get my bearings. Big guys are here. Need to remember all the combos. But yeah, there's definitely... Oh, what is parry L1? Yes, it is. It is. I must have just missed it before. What else? What other moves have I got? I've got Spartan kick. That doesn't kick.
A is heal. X is Spartan kick. L1's like your shield, like steel thing. And I'm guessing Y is like the power attack of some description.
Okay, I need to remember my roll button is not the button I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh, you tried. Oh, you got angry with me. Oh. Right, I did pick something up there. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I think we accidentally picked up like the next clue or something.
The letter can be found on the south coast shores of Drepani. It can be found on the southern coast. It's in the Lestikos settlement. We just need to basically get away from here. Naturally I was drawn to that white chest over there, but then I remember that I'm probably not going to go back to this game in a long, long time, so I don't need to go around gathering resources like I would traditionally.
The story.
Get through kit. Make sure I do that, Richie. Oh.
You want to play through this like over the weekend, aren't you, on the PlayStation version? It's all your trophy number.
I don't think there's any trophies for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I could be wrong, but we'll see. Because it's not DLC, it's just like a free story pack, so...
Yeah.
But then again, it's interesting to think with these crossover stories how much they could like kind of link in with Assassin's Creed like mythos, because as Ubisoft work towards this more kind of open world connected universe thing with Assassin's Creed Infinity. See, this is what I missed in Valhalla, because I actually really appreciate the whole like scanning the area for gear and then hunting it out. I understand it makes it more natural, not by being able to do this, but I kind of like just being able to know what I'm doing.
I kind of liked it. I also think it helps a lot if you're trying to play as an assassin, try to play it quite stealthy, because with everything marked, you can kind of plan your route through the enemy base.
Yeah, completely. Like now I've done that, I've got a good idea of who I need to take down first in what order.
Yeah, and if you want to stealth your way through the entire fight, you can. Where I think, as much as I enjoyed Valhalla, it was very much more charge in.
I don't mind a good bit of action.
It's when you get surrounded, though.
Let's try the good old. Oh, that's what it was. It was kind of like a special move, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's always disappointing when that doesn't kill them, because like you think you've just literally hacked at the face so much. But that's the nature of a kind of an RPG with hit points.
You're poisoned as well.
They'll heal up. Not today.
You're starting to get your eye back in now, aren't you?
Yeah, I knew it probably wouldn't take too long.
Yeah.
It is just that you've got kind of like natural game mechanics. Like you pick up, like you know how to move, you know it's going to be attack and stuff. It is just kind of which one's sprint, which one's duck. Because like sometimes games like to try and differentiate.
Yeah.
But it's like with first-person shooters, it's pretty much an agreed rule what the buttons do in them now.
Yeah.
And everyone's cool with that. Everyone's cool with that.
Yeah, it works. I mean, if you come up with a system that works better for your game, fine, but usually just stick with the default set of buttons. Sometimes it's just not worth reinventing the wheel.
Exactly. It's a good way to look at it. Let's go kill this guy while he's asleep, though. Just because he's sleeping on the job, he kind of deserves it.
It's true.
Like, all that going on out there. Yeah! And she went for his side, which was odd tactical choice, but hey, whoa.
Hide.
Oh, I didn't quite kill him.
Oh, you moved quite quick there.
You did, considering you just took an arrow to the head. An arrow to the head. I don't need to be inside there. There's someone else.
On top of it.
Oh, there he is. He's finally caught up with me, Mr. Archer. Whoa. This is Sparta. No, thank you. It's up the spiral stairs. Here it is. Good old giant chests. The boots of Ares and an old letter. Return to them. Oh, he's coming looking for me. Do we kill the captain?
We can do.
Yeah, we probably
Can you get
should.
in the roof? I was going to think get in the roof and just jump down up.
If it's that close, I'd rather it just kill them, just to make the move look sweeter.
I've just remembered in it offhand. It's like it's the spear that she gets. The spear is it of Achilles or something.
At the end of the story?
The spear that she always used in offhand. It was a major thing that she used throughout the entire game, wasn't it?
It wasn't the spear that we've got equipped.
Yeah.
But there was, if we look at our...
No, I mean in the left hand, the broken one.
Oh, yes, sorry, yeah, it was the Leonidas.
That's
at the Battle of... what's it called? The one in the movie, 300 Sparta. It's like the main Sparta, when the 300 stood off against the Persians, right? Persians?
Yeah, it was the Persians, yeah.
It's the broken top of the spear of Leonidas. Is the kind of like takedown weapon, because she doesn't have the hidden blade, because this takes place prior to that. Yeah, I also don't have the spear.
Thermopylae.
Thermopylae.
The Battle of Thermopylae.
Yes. Get stuck on that. Climb. Interesting, actually, with Valhalla having a year 2 piece of content. I'm curious to know what happens with the next install in the franchise. I'm guessing that means we're not getting a new Assassin's Creed game next year, which I don't mind. But usually we get one every year or every other year.
It depends if the next big one's going to be Infinity. There might need a couple more years. That might be why we're getting a year 2.
True.
And then it might just be a case of that's Assassin's Creed going forward.
Yeah, very true. Let's see. We just get more story crossover. Right, let's see.
I suppose now you tell me your treasure hunt wasn't real.
Barnabas thought you needed some more adventure in your life.
I know you. You're just like me. You live to see the next port, so to speak. I thought it'd do you some good to feel...
She lives to see the next Juggerpot.
You meant no harm, but definitely just tell me the truth. We've been through that much by now, Barnabas. Just straight up tell me the truth.
Warn me when you're going to get me in trouble next time. I'm on Corfu to avoid all that.
Right.
A few of our clues still remain on the island if you want to find them. To humor us.
We put a lot of work into those. Hope a pilot doesn't find them first.
Speaking of clues, real clues, I found this letter.
Ah, this is written in an ancient Dorian dialect. I can read.
I'm guessing this is going to link it in. I'm wondering how the mission's going to get to Valhalla.
Its speakers remarkable.
I wonder if the two parts are going to be like two sides of the same coin, where both characters end up in the same place.
It told of a sunken key in a temple off the coast of Corfu, near a small island.
Oh, keys always unlock something. Our hunt isn't over yet. Thank the gods.
A sunken key. That doesn't narrow it down when you're surrounded by water.
You were a little reluctant at first, huh? Now, this is for real. The three of us will make history.
It's not.
I am interested to see where it goes, because we know Cassandra's like ultimate fate.
From everything.
We know where she ends up.
But we're involved now, whether I like it or not.
Oh, that's the spirit. Where to?
Alas, Barnabas and Hera Dotos might not be with us for that full journey.
He may be able to translate the letter's true meaning. I'll see what he knows and God can
Right, I'm guessing this letter translation is going to give us some kind of direction to head towards.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
What, Britannia? What would it have been back then? Well before that, right?
Believe the drive.
Oh,
Must be well. Like, it's ancient Greece, so it's probably nothing, right?
might not have been found.
Barnabas's vacation, is it?
Well, at least
Not like,
by
not actually like categorized
I don't know.
in writing
I
or anything.
don't know how far like the Greeks explored beyond Greece. I know the Romans were over, but the Romans like kind of came next.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've got obviously the end of Assassin's Creed Origins ties in with the start of Rome. So
Yeah.
you've got the whole Egyptian thing and pharaohs and that. Right. Can we just jump off this cliff? I'm pretty sure if I remember my fall damage is okay. So
Yeah, that was an unlockable, wasn't it?
come on, horse. Come on, Fostos. Doing some ancient research there, Richie.
Yeah.
Of course, all of our language and maths pretty much comes from the Greeks, right? So
Yeah.
As well
the
before-
origins of it.
yeah,
And the Romans kind of carried things on.
Must be close to the sunken key.
right. Well, this seems to be a good diving point for a key, if I've ever seen
Yeah.
one. Let's see what Icarus
understand.
finds.
Yeah.
Is it literally right below me? Yeah, right below me.
There'll be a cave.
Dive. Let's see if I remember the swimming mechanics.
Conveniently, they came up on screen.
Yeah, it's almost like the new...
Oh, watch out for sharks.
Yeah, sorry. Nope, can't get in that way. Go away, Sharky. Go away. I don't have time to fight you. Go away. Bugger off. No! He's gone in the cave! I'm hoping he just doesn't bother chasing in. Can't really see anything. That's the only problem with being underwater a lot of the time in games. The lighting's never the best. Like, if you've got a scan mode, it can sometimes help out, but that was actually, I think, a problem I've had with Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Sometimes the in cave sections, either the map's not clear enough.
It doesn't have that adaptive lighting very much, whereas, like, you kind of get it when you're first going, but you want to adapt to it so you can see where you're going.
Right. Is this it? Is that what I need?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, at what point does she need to breathe?
It's the bar at the bottom. You...
Right. I'm guessing this looks about right.
Must be near here.
Yeah.
Then we find some kind of assassin seal. No doubt. That basically tells us. I'm guessing it's more.
Was the order established by this point in the game? I can't remember.
This is what I'm trying to get around my head with,
Like,
the order of ancient things. Because Origins is supposed to be the
precursor
origin.
to the Templars, isn't it?
Yeah, the assassins were founded at the end of Origins, and then in this there's the whole people you hunt down, the cult of the Cosmos. If memory serves me right, they are the beginning of the Templars. But it could be rusty on that. Am I heading for the exit now, do you think? Nothing.
I almost feel like it was back in the main room where the
like you could maybe
snakes were.
you could fall through this hole past the anthill.
Yeah.
That's how you light it up.
Chuck that into the snakes.
Die snake. Right, exploration area. Now there's quite a few snakes over here.
Forgot how tough the snakes were. They do a lot of damage.
Yeah. I'm guessing. See, it would suggest it's up there, but that's where I came through.
Yeah.
Bit of a
When you
blurriness there.
enter the sunken temple, which I don't think.
I figured we were in it now.
Oh, what was that? It was something further down on the wall.
Oh, it was just some.
This is it.
Oh, that's it.
Alright.
Getting some proper drops frames here.
Oh, is that happening on your end?
Yeah. Meet him at the professor's house. Okay. Loot. Do I need to go all the way back out, or can I just pop out? Where's the professor's house at, do we think, Richie? Oh, there it is. Damn it, I haven't got there yet. That's with these games, that's what I always tend to do, is just...
It must be a quick way out, there usually is.
Yeah, get as many fast travel points as possible.
Yeah.
And then when you start going around to do some of the missions, I always find it just helps mop up, because you can just bounce from fast travel to fast travel. But obviously this is a brand new island, so we don't have that luxury. That was another thing with these games, is you can't sprint in certain areas. Like this area, I can't. I'm not allowed to sprint, which is a bit annoying. Because I know with you and me, we've joked Valhalla with the spoiler cast. The horses, like, why does the horse slow? 5% incline, and the horse just goes, I can't run anymore. Like, I don't like running up hills, but come on, horse, get in.
It was like the tiniest hill, and it's just like not running anymore. It's like,
yeah, I mean the old Assassin's Creed games had that problem as well. In Assassin's Creed like 2 and stuff with Ezio, when you'd leave the city, they just kind of get to a gallop and then just go, this is about my pace. I'm happy with this.
yeah.
I feel like summoning the horse. Can the horse swim in this one? Is that a thing? Nope.
Nope.
Nope, certainly not.
Question answered right there.
Look at that beautiful sun reflecting off the Mediterranean.
And we're just going for a little swim.
There we go. It is crazy how big these games are now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I know we just had the GTA Remaster trilogy and how, like, people look back at Vice City and they can remember every nook and cranny. And it's like, yeah, because it was literally 2 islands and some little ones in the middle joined by some bridges.
Yeah. And the islands were probably no bigger than this one island, this one DLC island we're on right now.
Crazy stuff. I got my hood up. Didn't realise she had a hood on.
Yeah.
Statue of Artemis. Dog.
Woof.
So what do you think the professor's going to say? Head to Britain, or maybe an undiscovered area of the world.
Yeah. You never know. It might not be taking us to Britain. No one said that Eivor stayed there. Well, actually, Eivor did die there. We know that.
Spoilers, but yes. Right. Investigate the Presser house and its surroundings. Why? Why does something always have to go awry? Clue.
It's kind of a mini
Drag.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, this. It's going through all the little wee different mechanics.
Let's see. Drag through the city.
Yeah.
Does that mean nothing inside the house? Is this the house? It said drag through the city, so like drag this way, I would guess. From the house? Is there anything in here? Do we even know if this is the house? No. I'd sometimes think I'd quite like a little marker just to show me.
There's one inside.
Yeah, like the boundaries. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing there. How do I get into there then?
Can we go over?
Might have to. I think she's a good climber. Nothing here. Any roof access? Nope. I think it's in that. Oh, is it in that building? And then that's got very clearly open doors. So,
yeah.
Um,
A fire pot.
I'm guessing that's for later on, maybe. No, I don't need to pick up my torch.
Can you just move the cabinet?
No, maybe from the other side. There's another door on this side. You get through?
Right, we need to throw a fire in there, don't we?
This is it. Go in.
I think you have to
wait,
move
you
the
can go and
thing
push it now.
Yeah.
Puzzles, man. Can you remember how many tricky ones were in both Odyssey and Valhalla? There's a clue on the floor as well now.
No wonder this sandal broke. It was hardly held together. It must have come from a poor area of Corfu.
Okay. So a poor person did this.
A rusted sword. Only a pirate would use a blade like this. They must have attacked them here.
Okay.
You don't know that for certain. It could have been anyone.
So,
could have
rusted
been a poor
sword.
villager, and that's all you could afford.
A poor that. And there was
So there's that one in there.
one more in here.
Can you just kick through that?
Doesn't look like it, but you would think so, right? Ah,
Oh, there's a hole.
jeez. No, other way. There we go. Just like that. Interact.
Sailors use the sword blade. It's poor quality, so not the type used by
The
soldiers.
blade on the table. Okay, so it looks like our friends, of course, have been kidnapped.
Probably by the pirates who fought earlier.
Probably. While we're here, seems like registering that viewpoint might be a good idea for later on.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Just in case. Whoa, what a leap. What a leap. Leap of faith, some would say. How do you feel, Richie, about games getting more content years and years later?
I'm fine with it, but I'm almost certainly not going to play it because I was fine with DLC unless the DLC comes out immediately on the game release, or it's a game I've went back to play later that I didn't play when it first came out. I find it's very difficult to go back to games that I've kind of dropped.
Yeah.
Or even just roll credits on. It's like, because you start at like a high level, and it's like I can't remember the mechanics, can't remember all the gameplays. And if I do, it's going to take me quite a while to get my eye back in. So it's just like, yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm trying to think what game just got. There's a game that came out like 7 or so years ago. It's just got new content for it, like so many years later. It's in the news this week, but it does make you think like games that just keep getting added content. Like it's usually, I think, for like it's a good idea for anniversaries, stuff like that. Like if you celebrate 10 years, like what a nice way to treat your fans by like almost like deleted scenes that have never been seen before in movies.
Yeah, I think it's like probably an idea that scrapped during development, and then you know what, we've got the time, we're going to go and add it back in for the anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay with stuff like that, especially if it's been like a significant period of time, like an anniversary, whether it's like 5 or 10 years, because like people might go, you know what, I really enjoyed that game, I'm going to go back and play it again.
Yeah, well, you've seen it happen with the Witcher. They're doing a collection, not like Skyrim did it as well. Like 10th anniversary.
Skyrim's got about 8 different anniversary editions.
Not on Stadia though yet, Richie. Not on Stadia yet. You can only truly say you're on everything when you are on everything.
This must be the place.
Right.
I'll check the warehouse.
Kill the captain. He's coming round our way. Oh shit, that didn't work out.
Boot him.
Poor, just in time. Oh, it didn't even. I hate it when that happens. Because it's like you miss out on your big chance. All because the proper power up.
Yeah. I always think in this game, because of the bar charges quite well, just to use it whenever it's up.
Take them. It's even better when it actually kills them.
Yeah.
Shoot that poison arrow. Ah, no, I missed my Spartan kick. I feel like he just poisoned himself. Right, come on, you cowards standing over here.
You haven't tried any of the arrow-based specials yet?
No, I always forget they exist sometimes because I think I'm so close combat. Where's this guy gone?
Yeah. I used to like the Rain of Arrows one, especially when there's a group of them, and if I'm like trying to be stealthy on the rooftop and they find me and the loads and trying to get up, you could just drop a load of arrows on the group of them.
Yeah, I can't remember what. Nope, that didn't do anything. Arrows. That was like power arrows.
Yeah.
Okay, let's settle this.
Yeah.
Settle this down, folks. Is that dog getting involved?
Not anymore.
It's not what he's like, oh shit, no, I don't want any of this.
Nope.
It's too rich for my blood. Right, rescue the professor. Where could they be at? Kept inside the tower, maybe?
That's why I'd keep a professor.
This better be the place.
Oh, through his neck. Through his neck. There's a clue.
That was just unnecessary.
Not here.
Malacca! I've missed that as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money. Maybe the pirates smuggle it out of the quarry. It's worth a try.
Quarry, eh? So stone being transported to Britain? Yeah, marble. That dog's lost it. He's totally tripped out now.
Don't leave him be. Leave him be.
But he's gone crazy.
He's a dog. They're meant to be crazy.
The Pirate Warehouse. Hangover. Let's see.
I think the guys just camped out just outside that little village who were just like could hear the screams of pain as you murdered people, and they were just like, "Yep, another day in Corfu."
Another day in Corfu. I imagine the days in modern times are a bit more relaxing. Giddy up. It's so good that you could loot on the horseback as well.
Yeah.
Like, just go past the tree and just snap. Twigs are mine, berries are mine. Imagine having to get off.
If I remember, you had to make your own that craft arrows,
Yeah.
didn't you? Did you have to do it? I don't think you had to do that in Valhalla, did you?
No, I don't think you did. I think you just bought them or acquired them. Right. So in the little quarry. Let's see what we've got in the quarry. So yeah, I feel like if I was playing normally, I'd take it so stealth.
Yeah.
Make my way around, but what's the point? We don't seem to have had any problems in battle so far. Right, where are our prisoners at? There's captives, but it doesn't explicitly say.
Maybe it's one of the captives. Maybe you have to liberate them.
Right, let's see. Well, that bow's not very good, is it? They're not as strong as I recall. But that's probably just me thinking about my the wrong playthrough.
Well, this is your Stadia playthrough, not your PlayStation playthrough, so you won't have all the top end gear.
Get a good slow-mo in.
I want that. When they're all clumped together, that's probably the best time to use it.
Malaka! I like that move. Like the proper leg sweep. Dealing with these. I always forget the big brute ones sometimes do like more than one swing in one go when they're glowing red. The dog wants in again! Why? Why must you curse me so?
Oh, that one's dual wielding. Big like maces.
Ah, poison from behind. Whoa.
I knew you were going to do that.
Well, get the bit of loot.
Yeah.
Don't like how the archers just stand back and try and take the piss.
It's just getting back in the hang of like dodging the arrows when you see them coming.
Yeah, the little glow.
Yeah.
It's crazy how little damage the shield takedown does when they're not carrying a shield. Come on, game, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's not like a power attack though, is it? It's like it's designed to take out like guys with shields.
Indeed it is. Not that there's anyone left to take out, so...
Yeah.
Oh wait, there is. There's this one guy.
Who doesn't know you're there.
Dun, dun, dun.
And now he knows you're there.
In the leg. Oh, he fell down as well.
Oh.
Brutal.
He's having a bad day.
Right then. Okay, there's a chest here.
Hello.
We'll take the chest. Right, so there's an ancient tablet. And the game wants me to do what? Dick around for a couple of seconds?
Can anyone hear me? Help!
Yeah, I can hear you. Doesn't look like our friend.
Thank you for saving
No.
Oh, there's a clue there though. doesn't look like Herodotus, does it? Captain's note. After all this time, I finally found the treasure, all thanks to your friends. But the treasure is nothing without the key that imprisons it. I have the storyteller, and I'll spare his life if you hand over the key. Bring it to the mountain near the overgrown ruins, or the next dead body will be his, the captain. So I'm guessing that's the professor?
Yeah.
And
Or maybe there's someone they've killed, like, trying to threaten. It was like, yeah, if you don't sort this, it'll be the professor next time.
Did they have professors back then?
Yeah, I think the word professor actually comes from Greek.
Oh. Where does it want us to go? Meet the captain at the mountain near the overgrown ruins. Oh, it's there on the left. It's the. I couldn't see the gold because of the greenery.
Yeah, the professor comes from the Latin for professor, or from profess, which means to declare publicly.
Oh, okay. To profess. Like, can you profess your love for someone, I guess?
Yeah. Which makes sense, because if you think what a professor does is they're a teacher, so they're professing their knowledge to other people. They're declaring publicly their knowledge. This is the wisdom I have acquired.
Right, so meet the cat. We must be getting close now, Richie. I honestly think this is going to...
Yeah.
Whatever this story arc is going to set us on some path, some voyage.
Yeah, the end of the story arc is probably we're going to set out to sea. She's going to go, I must go to England.
Or whatever it was called back then.
Yeah.
Right.
Let us know in the comments what England was called back then. Or at least Britain.
So again, yeah, like Roman times, Britannia, right?
I don't know when like the name Britannia came popularized though.
I thought it'd be like Romans. Yeah. Oh, Fox, Wolf, in fact, because you had France was Gaul. I feel like Germany was like just Germania or something. I think we were Britannia. Then yeah, the whole Viking thing happened, of course.
Yeah.
Then our language changed drastically.
Well, yeah, we had the Romans, then nothing, and then the Vikings.
Oh, there he is.
I need to free him.
Did you just go
Kill
from
him.
free? No one there? It's got to be a trap, right?
This looks very trappy.
He's like, cool, let's go. Dun dun dun.
Yep, so trap.
Behind you. You want your friend to
Just
live?
one guy.
Hand it over.
Oh,
I don't
Nice.
poor guy.
He's got the Bill Bailey haircut.
He squealed like a hog. I want that key.
You have plenty of bounty around the island. Why this treasure?
Ha! Some treasure hunter you are. The most famous of all treasure hunters. Plundered the most valuable goods known to mortal man and hid them on Corfu. His name was lost to time, but his tale survived. He hid it away for the day his son would become a hunter like him and find the clues he left behind. But the fool died as only fools
Oh, the crew's here.
and the treasure turned to legend until now. The key, or he died. That's the button.
Take it.
No, you don't know what the treasure contains.
Have at them, boys.
I mean, that was always going to happen, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you give him the key, because, you know, he's just going to send his men after
Yeah, like,
you.
what's
So
my
he might as well
guarantee?
keep the key. It's like, if I'm going to have to fight these guys, I might as well do it while I still have the key.
Thank you, Icarus, coming in and help me out there. Missed. Swipe. Oh, there's more of them.
Use your rain of arrows.
Oh, no. Good shout. I didn't use my rain of arrows. I went super arrows. I don't even remember using this move on the I thought they were attacking Barnabas for a second. There's a guy right here. I wish they cut their arm off on that moment. Like, you can just add dismemberment on. Because that's like a pretty brutal like leg sweep move, and it would be cool if they were like just crawling around in pain when you did it.
Yeah. I can't see Ubisoft doing something like that though. It's a bit too gruesome for them.
It's not as gamey.
Yeah.
Remember sometimes...
That's the sort of stuff you do get in The Witcher.
Whoa. I do sometimes like using the special moves to kind of counter their attack stance. Because if you see them go red, but then you use a special, it's just a quick way of like negating their animation. It's like, no, it's locking me in for this. Right. Clay tablet. Is this guy just this guy just on the run now?
Yeah.
Let's go after him. Is he fighting with Barnabas over it or something?
I don't know.
Ouch. What the hell's he got? Oh, he's got an orb.
Is that the apple?
He's got an apple, yeah? Is it the apple though? Oh shit, he's just totally... Right, well we've got the Spear of Leonidas, which we know is an artifact as well.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Oh, he's glowing. I thought I'd avoid that. He's just known as the Captain.
Yeah. Doesn't need a name.
Right, let's... Oh, he went red.
That hit you quite hard.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get a few... Before I use any specials, I just want a bit of power-ups. I don't think it should be that much of a problem, but... Whoa! Quick little sideswipe there.
Once you get used to his moves.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. That was the wrong move to use there. Spartan kick. It's weird when the Spartan kicks don't send them flying.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because he's the boss character.
Yeah, it's like, does he weigh more than the rest of them?
Yeah.
I wish that did a little bit more damage. I feel like when I was playing this game originally, I'd have like fire moves. Solid.
It's probably just the moves we picked at the time.
Whoa. Oh, he totally went through my gut there.
I'm sure there was a move where you could like kind of set your sword on fire.
Yeah. We just don't have it equipped. That's alright, we're dealing with him.
Yeah.
Can always step back and just use arrows.
See, I wish that move would do more damage the more your bars filled up.
Yeah.
So if your bar was full, it'd just use the whole thing.
Oh shit. Shit. Not twice in a row, thank you. Ah, took my eye off him. That cost me. Yeah, headshots ain't really doing much here. Yeah, that's like fractional for really what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can do that over there all you want, my friend. Just headshot you from a distance. Oh, I thought I'd dodge that. Dodge that one. Yeah, try and use your apple move when I'm doing that to you.
It's when he stands straight up into like a raged attack. It's like
give me a.
Sometimes I always found them a bit unfair because there's no way to dodge it. Because
oh, this is it. Yes, that's right. Take the apple of Eden from his cold, dead hands. So now she has 2 pieces of Eden.
Yeah.
It's crazy how the game didn't let you find that. It was just like a cutscene. There it was in a chest. Oh, they're reacting. Like opposite magnet ends. Oh, yeah. There it goes.
Yep, she just launched that.
It's like, man, now I gotta go and find it. Oh.
It's angry.
Yep, still the same. Looks pretty good for the end of a spear, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously retrofitted after being broken. Okay then, so do we just go over to that hill to find the ball?
I'm guessing so.
Alright. It looks like he's already over there. Oh no.
Dead. This can't be right. My spear has never felt like this.
Abilities unavailable. Your spear's shut down. The ability is granted a temporary unavailable. The ball of Eden, the apple, I guess we should just call it the apple, is taking our powers, Richie.
Yeah.
Not the best time to be in a base accidentally. It's alright. Stop shouting, I might.
Shut up, dude.
Oh, look, see, I was there to help you, and you got me in trouble, you dick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just running now. No time for doing this. Looking for why my spears died a death.
Ran out of batteries.
So do we think the apple is just the superior piece, and it's kind of just reabsorbs all the powers?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you hear me?
Oh,
Alekia?
we can hear.
Is that you? We need to talk.
Okay. Sure, we're just about to. Right, you two, getting me in trouble.
Barnabas, how did you find us?
Follow the giant ball in the sky.
But I followed the trail of bodies and it brought me here. I tried to follow the pirates who took Herodotus, but I couldn't quite keep up.
Are you both all right?
Never mind that. Did you see that star shoot across the island? A sign from the gods, no doubt.
Not a star, Barnabas. An artifact. The letter spoke of a gold object among the treasure, so powerful it turns men into their darkest fears.
Or into monsters, literally and metaphorically. I've fought them myself.
Surely you're joking.
I've dealt with these artifacts before. They're as dangerous as the letter said.
What mythical power? Who knows what this one's capable of?
It breaks spears, for one thing.
Are you sure? It looks like the same spear of Leonidas to me.
Trust me, something's off.
I'm sure.
Ran out of batteries.
Allow me to fix it. I know ships aren't spears, but sea captains are good handymen.
I'm alright.
Yeah.
I know
It's
my
like,
spear.
yeah, the spear is physically fine. It's,
You don't quite understand what I'm saying.
yeah.
All mess is my fault.
Now with the piece of Eden, I'm thinking, is there more than one apple, or is this the exact same one from Ezio
I don't know.
Altair? Because that was the main artifact, wasn't it?
Yeah, that. I mean, I'm assuming there's only one.
All our hubbub.
'Cause isn't like the apple of Eden meant to be like kind of symbolic for like man taking power from the gods sort of stuff, and that's why we got cast out.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I go?
But yeah, I'm sure that as the
Because that's the whole thing. We're not meant to wield that power.
hidden in the ruins.
Come alone.
Yeah.
Okay, she's getting voices in her head now.
Go west of the waterfalls. Go to the north.
We'll meet there. Go to the north. So, as expected, the game is luring us through this island.
Yeah, it's just it's very linear as well.
Mm-hmm.
North.
Let's go north then. The tomb is hidden within the forgotten ruins of Ichor. So yeah, so through Assassin's Creed, I'm it's hard to keep up with memory because I've played so many games now. But I'm sure there's multiple pieces of Eden. Obviously, the spear's one. I'm trying to think what if it was the apple in Origins. It's been so that long since I played Origins. What's the piece?
That'd be
What's
interesting. That'd be an interesting way of tying them, like the three games together. If this was like the apple from Origins, and then like Ava also finds it, and that's what connects the three characters somehow.
Is it Origin? I feel like everyone has like a piece of Eden sent, like that's its main focal point to link the past and the present, because the artifacts can obviously like they're just always around. Like, what was the one in Valhalla? There was one, right?
Oh, I can't remember.
The future story is kind of like the whole, like the mind of an animus, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's right there. Oh, I'll check you out.
So I'm on the Assassin's Creed wiki, and there's apples of Eden, plural. Swords of Eden. The Spear of Leonidas.
Jesus. Okay.
The Staves of Eden. Oh, shit.
These guys meant business.
Oh,
Did not
It
expect
was
that.
Odin's Eye.
Ah, okay. We'll just ignore that happened. Why you were doing your research? Oh no, why
I
did
really
you
can't
come
remember
back
much
here?
of like the pieces of Eden in like Odyssey, to be honest.
I've just unlocked Medjai's and everything from dying, so that was an okay death. Look at this, all this stuff. The Danish axe, that which wouldn't have existed at this time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing all my Ubisoft rewards are kicking in now.
Maybe, yeah.
Northern Traveller's braces.
Vamos, let's go.
Traveller's helmet, looking very Nordic.
And a level 5 bow just to cap
And
it
some
off.
really bad equipment, which I probably can't delete.
I wonder if this is like cosmetic stuff that you can apply. So they have to give you something so you can apply it to your good stuff.
Right, let's approach those guys again from a more stealth manner, because they absolutely kick shit out of me.
A quick look at the Assassin's Creed wiki. Apparently there's at least 7 apples of Eden.
Okay then, that's good to know.
Which I feel like kind of waters it down, to be honest. I feel like it should just be 1. Like,
Yeah,
This is the place Alethea mentioned. No.
I'm guessing there's stuff like... Is it like Assassin's Creed novels and stuff as well?
yeah. There's novels,
And comics and
obviously.
stuff.
Yeah, we've got the
So
spin-offs.
there's probably a lot of stuff like in there.
There's a Michael Fassbender movie at some point.
We'll pretend that doesn't exist.
I think a lot of them do.
So do you think this is the same branch of the cult as you fight in Valhalla?
I mean, it's the Templars, essentially, isn't it? So as we get to Valhalla times, they are very much the Templars.
There's still a cult though in Valhalla. They're not referred to as the Templars yet.
I thought we just didn't know them as. I thought Eivor didn't know them, because remember, you've got the 2 assassins. You got Basim and what's his name come along. So they are part of the Assassin's Order, which are there to fight Templars. So I don't know if they just don't directly refer to them as that.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it might be because the Templars existed properly in in Roman times. So
What was that? Come and check it out. Everyone's coming down.
come on,
Do you wanna? I don't know what the button is for whistle.
what's the button for?
Ah,
horse?
it's coming. It's coming. There you go. What's this? A body? Too late. Like how you hit him in the head first. Like I feel like it's a safe bet to just go straight for the neck with the blade.
Up the tower.
I don't have my specials. Maybe that's how they killed me so quick last time.
Yeah,
I've lost all my abilities, haven't I?
but these seem weaker because you asked like one shot assassinating them.
Well, we'll see now. Oh no. He's chasing me, Richie. He's chasing me.
That didn't set the pot on fire.
Right, there's what? How many of them? That guy's got a lot of like quick. That's not taking. Why has he got 3 like angry red power up moves? 4? Is this all this guy does? Look at that. That's a third of my health in one move. Right. Okay.
I wonder if it's trying to force you to stealth, because it's like the assassinations seem to be one-shotting them,
Yeah.
and actually fighting them is doing nothing.
It's alright. We can always just run away and lose them. Take them one at a time. As long as they don't do that angry red thing, I'm okay.
Yeah.
See, that guy's alright. Oh. He's a boss. What was that? Okay, right, way too many. Let's just run.
Yeah.
Right, we've got to explore. The tomb is hidden within the Forgotten Ruins, so there must be like a door somewhere.
So yeah.
Like a gate, passage. No, nothing there. Run. Run, Kassandra, run faster.
Seem pretty good at keeping up with you.
I know, I'm thinking that. Like, put your bow away and just run. There we go. Do a full lap of the area. Get our bearings. Jump. That's what I wanted, just to see where everyone was at. Right, they're all over there now.
About our way into the room. There, the well.
The well?
Look up. Up to the left.
Oh, yeah, I see the big hole.
Yeah.
The one I ran straight past. Have they found me again? No. They was going to turn around as soon as I got to him there. I was like, ah, it's classic. Classic video game. Where was it at? Was it just up this way?
Yeah, I think so. Is Kassandra the first like assassin in one of these games who's never actually part of the Order, or really actually affiliated with the Order in any way?
No,
So Eivor technically wasn't in the Order, but she was associated with them.
no. In Origins, the kind of
Well, Origins is the origin story of the Order,
yeah,
so I kind of would count that as them being part of it.
everyone's just gonna come and have a look at this bush, this really red, bloody bush.
The Bush of Death.
Did they not see that? Even Bossman went down like a bitch. Right, you can all come out now because I've killed your boss. Down the hole. Is there one more?
Over it.
Is there one more? Is there one more? If he wants to come down the hole, he can come chase me in here.
Yeah.
You probably can't even do that slide move.
Yeah.
Right, find the ancient slate. So we've got like a little puzzle cave. No doubt with some snakes.
Yeah.
Do we just
And
break?
some probably explodey
through?
stuff.
Right. Here we go, into the tomb.
Mice. Oh, I thought they were going to attack you then.
Attack mice. Right, some holes. So there's an underwater bit there. Right, there's a thing
can
we
be
can.
moved.
That'll be moved at some
That's why you're
point.
way back.
That's stuck as well.
Yeah,
that's
the one
stuck
on the other
there.
side.
Okay.
You're going to have to go swim underwater to get to the different
Yeah.
rooms.
Anything in here of merit? There's another one. Oh, trap. Spike floor. Lots of people died here. Hop over. Spike floor, spike floor, spike floor. Which takes me lower. Have some arrows while I'm here. Ah!
Probably something to shoot with arrows.
Why
I'm
did it
guessing.
have to be snakes? And there was another hole in the floor there, but I feel like this is the path it wants me to take. At least for now.
Yeah.
Because the prize is usually like as deep into it as you could possibly get. Oh, for
Damn snakes.
we don't have abilities, so I think it just don't reset the bad guys, please. That's not fair if it does that. Everyone
least-
was dead bar one or two.
If it loads us back to the start of the cave, that's okay.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
That's a relief. And I got more stuff again. Right, here we go. All the Odyssey content coming through. It's like my Ubisoft account is just having some kind of check up on me now. Right. So we went right. Over this, over the trap. Up over this. Roll. Roll. Get some arrows. Head in. Snakes are there. Oh! Damn snake. Avoid them this way.
I was just used to just throw my torch at the snakes.
Yeah, I think I'm just rushing.
That's kind of mean, actually, when you look at how little space you've got to maneuver and how much damage both the spike traps and the snakes do.
Mm.
I honestly thought that was going to work.
Oh, I'm in like this weird juggle motion right now where I'm like, I can't stand still, but the roll takes you too far.
Can you break that bookcase on the right? I'm sure you could do that.
After I've lit the little torch. What bookcase?
Well, it was on your right when I said it. It's now on your left because you tend to light the torch.
What, there?
Yeah. I'm sure it was... Am I just misremembering?
I think some of them you can.
Yeah.
Who knows how deep this tomb goes?
Stand up there where it's safe. Seems like a random room. Guess if you're looting.
How deep does this god want to go? This god who can talk to us telepathically. How deep does she want to go into this pit?
I know. Come check up on me. Oh, there's a quick exit, maybe.
Can it just be like okay, Kassandra, we need to have a chat. Go find somewhere quiet, have a sit down, somewhere you won't be disturbed.
Doesn't look like they know how to light the torches in. Oh, there they do.
Oh, there you go.
Just takes its time.
Is this the way back out?
I think there's probably something behind this one. So now, if we go back through that shortcut, there, then back around, avoid the snakes. There we go. Whoa, scorpions!
Scorpions.
Are they a thing in this game?
They're there.
I don't remember them like being a bitey option though.
I don't know. I think you should throw your torch at them.
No, they seem chill.
Oh no, they're anywhere. Can you just throw that
Is
thing
that a
in your
big?
eyes?
Yeah, is that a giant explosive thing? Fail. Ah. Okay.
Oh, is this the way back out again? Do you have to find another way around?
Maybe. I can't move them, so is there another...
There's something behind that.
Is there another...
There's a hole behind that.
It's like another puzzle I'm missing, maybe?
There's the underwater
There's
bit.
that bit there, yeah, true. Like that way. Okay, let's... Could you imagine being a child and trying to like do these puzzles? I don't think I was a kid I would have the brain capacity to remember where I've been.
Yes. Oh, you mean playing the game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you might get frustrated, but
Not think like all the.
I think I'd just
backtracking
probably.
and
I think I'd end up brute forcing it, just like running around till I finally solved it somehow.
just with all the time in the world that you have as a child.
Yeah. It's like, when you spend hours and hours and hours playing through a game and you realise you've only completed the first level because you got stuck on a puzzle and you didn't realise that puzzle was meant to take you like 5 minutes tops.
It's taking me a long route, like. Am I going the right direction now?
I don't know, but there's air, so if you come the wrong direction, at least you're getting some air.
This is the other side of the scorpion wall.
Yeah.
So move that one out. That's the same, just moving the pathway a little bit more. So then, is this a quick shortcut to get back out? Hopefully it is.
Convenient.
Indeed. So there's one. There's two.
Where could she be?
There's the slate, right? Which is going to tell us something.
Is this?
I don't know. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
But that's not the story thing. That's just a
Ability
artifact.
point.
Yeah. It must be down. There we go. Cutscene. Oh, she's got a spear.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You found me, Keeper. Why all the secrecy? A precaution. Mortal eyes can't.
So do you think this is the bit that we're warned about spoilers? And
Before you do, I don't know what happened. I went to take an artifact like I've done before, and can you fix it? Unfortunately, I cannot.
Oh no.
There must be a way. My grandfather's spear is most likely useless. The spear of Leonidas was overwhelmed by the issue energies it held. Some force in the artifact must have pushed it to its limits. So it's gone. After all it's done for me.
But you still have it.
I'm afraid so.
yeah, I
Sad-
mean, it's still
sad
useless.
end,
bit.
yeah.
Your oath as keeper of the staff makes your destiny much more complex.
I wonder how that's how it levels the playing field for when she meets Eivor.
Yeah.
So she's not like overpowered. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
She's going to show you on a map.
What am I looking at exactly?
Australia.
Make a flat Earth joke.
The planet
Yeah.
Earth where you live.
What, me? Or
No, the god who knows the future.
yeah.
Innocent and lone, peaceful and violent. These are the places where you will find the world's issue artifacts.
Oh look, there's literal dots all over the place.
Yeah.
There's more of them? Who put them there? They aren't there without reason, but we aren't always wise to the why and who. They serve a mysterious.
They got Australia confirmed.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
It showed Australia twice actually when the first map, when it first loaded up, and then
So she literally has to go on a giant road trip for the rest of her eternity.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if found by the wrong kind, human life may be destroyed.
What else we got? Oh look, we got some. Oh,
The spear has no power, and I have to leave the world I know to find more of the things that took it away. Things that turn people to monsters? Yes, to stop more monsters from existing.
you're crazy. I can't leave the ones I love. I think, Kassandra, when you're immortal, you're eventually going to have to leave the ones you love.
So wait till then.
Yeah, I mean, you've got.
Yeah, I've got this thing to
obviously,
do. I've got plenty of time.
To leave everyone I love. It is a sorry fact, but that will happen no matter what you do. They're mortal. One day, they will die. Look, I came to you to have my spear fixed. If you can't do that, then I'm leaving. You know their power, Keeper. Their potential. Humanity does not. I didn't ask for this. Maybe I don't want to live forever. Don't I get a say in my own fate? Forget you, and forget the artifacts. I'm leaving. Consider what I've said.
Does she have the staff with her or not? Like,
leave the tomb.
yeah.
So my spear is broken, and I'm being asked to find countless artifacts around the world. Forever. Happy vacation, Kassandra. This
It's not forever, just until you find them all.
You've got eternity to do so.
Never explain this
Yeah.
to Barnabas. They'd never understand. What to say when I find them?
We're going on an adventure, let's go.
Yeah, Barnabas is all about
Feels like they're
adventure.
both be up for it, to be honest. That's kind of what the whole
definitely.
reason they came to Corfu for.
Gonna slide out you like you always do.
Watch my step around here.
Why? Okay. Watch
Because
There's still people out there.
maybe.
I thought a cutscene was going to trigger as soon as I stepped out, to be fair. Oh, what's that? A worship sword. So once we get away from the ruins, we should be good. We should be good. It's a nice little addition, this, Richie, to our Odyssey Let's Play series, albeit
So,
like a year, 2 year later, but it's nice to go
Right.
back.
yeah. So do you think we'll see Eivor here?
I think,
In
yes,
this-
I think it has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there has to be a way it really truly ties it in.
But then which Eivor?
The kind of the post, it's the female Eivor,
Yeah.
which I actually played as male Eivor, because in my mind I'm like Vikings, I traditionally picture like a man with an axe and a big beard and tattoos, so when I came to choosing I was like, I'm going with the dude.
I always play Ubisoft games as the female alternative because of the like comments before about how like regarding like the Yushi. I think was it like during a Syndicate where I think they wanted to make it like a female protagonist, but then like the board intervened saying people don't want to play as female characters.
Well, you got both in the end in Syndicate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not something like I can't remember. I might be misremembering part of it, but
No, that definitely happened.
So
It
I
was a
kinda-
choice, yeah.
yeah, so I always kind of make the choice to play the female character going, no, actually people are happy to play a female lead. They have since Tomb Raider. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Samus. Right, the spear just disappears. Okay, so the spear apparently is just summoned when it's needed.
yeah, I wonder if there's some parts of the cutscene are like pre-rendered and other parts are with your model as we're playing now.
Well, that actually disappeared there, so
Yeah.
it didn't just pop out, it actually faded
Yeah.
with a glimmer.
He took off alone to find the object that broke your spear.
What? Has he gone mad?
I tried
I thought that's where we would have went.
Yeah. Yeah.
but he
Rather than go and search a tomb, I thought we would have went to look for the giant orb that blasted off across the across the ocean.
Understand what that thing can do.
he wanted to help.
So he does that instead of staying out of trouble? I have to find it before Barnabas does. Malaka!
Always getting himself into trouble is Barnabas.
Yeah, like, you help a lot. Your job is to look after my ship and get me to where I need to be and make sure I can do that when I need to.
You, Barnabas.
Yeah, we've not been on the boat at all.
Yeah.
The ship, and now here he is.
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't-
what happens when he doesn't have a
I-
ship to keep busy.
I think we're gonna end. I think we're gonna end on the ship. I do think you're right with us like setting out to sea.
Yeah, it won't be able to show us anything of Valhalla. Now, I believe the Valhalla content takes place on the Isle of Skye, which is an island off the coast of Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like a whole new area within Valhalla.
Well, there was a piece of Eden in Scotland.
There we go. It must be that.
I did clock that.
Must be that one then. So I wouldn't be surprised, if we mount. But obviously, the events of Valhalla haven't taken place yet. So I feel like there is going to be a point now where we probably do lose Barnabas to age or adventure or something. There it is. Because at one point it does have to push the story on to her being on her own and touring the world. I'd love to see an Assassin's Creed montage, but then I like the thought, I like the concept that if Assassin's Creed keeps going, like we could get one in Australia one day somehow.
Yeah, you think this might be like Barnabas' last hurrah. He's come here. He's like forced Kassandra back into this world, and like he's gonna die. Probably from interaction with the orb. I've got a feeling he's gonna beat us there, and it's gonna kill him.
Yeah, too
And
much
that's
power
going to be the
on.
motivation that we need to go, you know what, I can't let other people get their hands on this.
What if she has to kill him? And then
Yeah.
she realises that if it can turn her best friend against her, she can't let this happen to other people.
Yeah,
And
more good people.
Yeah, that's what gives
be
her.
hurt.
That's what gives her the desire to truly like hunt down the artifacts.
I mean, it's a pretty by the books way to do it, but I mean, for us,
I like Barnabas enough to feel really bad
Yeah.
that if he succumbed to it and she had to kill him, it would be quite an emotional beat for her character, I do think.
and we've just had the story beat where he wanted to help out, like kind of fix the spear and stuff. Like,
Got to be careful not to get spotted. The artifact definitely landed here. No sign of Barnabas. Let's take a look around.
This guy, unsuspectingly on the hill. How does he know I'm there? I've got no power still. Shit.
he's a good guard. That's how he knows.
Damn archer. I don't have my shield ability.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You're gonna have to learn to fight them without.
I can just... Ah, damn it. How do you take...
Is it just timing? Like,
I think you just have to get behind them with like a slow
Yeah.
dodge. Although it doesn't help being shot
it's
with...
one of them things. It's a mechanic you taught very early in the game, but then once you get the shield like removal like
Yeah,
ability, you never like use it again.
totally deflect that. Not I bang his shield. Yeah, don't like being underpowered. It kind of makes me forget about...
You have to try and learn to fight.
Yeah,
With
and
just
I
the
don't
basic
have and I
mechanics
don't have
again.
much health yet. I don't have much health, and this archer's pissing me off. Come here. I miss all my specials. Oh, I totally dodged that as well. I know. Does it come back over time?
I don't think so.
What if I get a kill? Nope. Right, well, there's only one left, so it's not the end of the world. I just need to be patient. There we go. Does my health come back? Right, can we
I
invest?
don't
I'm
think
still in
I'm not
conflict.
sure.
There's a guy over here. I mean, he seems to have got himself stuck. Whoa! I didn't think he was an archer. Right,
Let's hope Barnabas is
blood.
This broken sword didn't belong to Barnabas, so that's a good sign.
I mean, it could have been anyone's.
I'm guessing head down to the beach.
You think?
So where they seem to be heading.
Blood leads this way. Whoever's wounded may be in that cave.
In what cave? No, where? Seems to lead to a cavern. Or a cave or a cavern? Like, that's where we first looked, right?
Yeah.
So... Can we have a cheeky look up above? I don't see any... Is that a cabin? No, that's just another group of loads of soldiers. That's where I went to get
That's
that.
where I was just being from, yeah.
A secret one? Nope, just lighting. This is where I
So
kind of
the
wish
icon's
it
back.
would give you like something. Like,
So
I,
it's
can't,
like
I don't.
when
I
the
don't.
icon
Yeah.
comes back, it seems like you're out of the range of the area.
Is that it? The hole?
I don't know.
But yeah, it felt like we've gone too far away. The blood trail seems to lead to the
So
cabin.
it's
So there's a blood trail. Blood on the rock. Blood on that rock. Guy I
and
killed.
that one.
Is that it? It must be that down there then.
So this is kind of where he said, like, down at that cave.
Yeah, but it's because the thing popped back up, which made us think, like, actually...
Maybe it's just something we've missed, but might not be necessary.
There's a camp there. Is that a hole? Yeah, it's a big hole. I thought it was water.
Yeah.
There we go then.
Into the cave.
I doubt Barnabas entered the cave that way.
He's probably stumbled in while running.
Don't climb up there. Oh, what?
Hidden wolf?
You don't need to die from a wolf in a cave. Take your pelt though. Uh-oh. They don't seem...
Wolves immune to the scale of water.
That's good, because I didn't fancy getting into a fight with 3 wolves. Kill 3 enemies within 30 seconds. Wait, sharpshooter.
Nice.
That'll come
And
out.
got all your arrows back.
Spread on, keep looking for him. Once you search every corner, lifted sun will meet to form another plan.
That's where I'm headed next.
Okay. This way?
I don't know. That's where we've just come from.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So easy to get turned around.
I'm guessing up them stairs.
Yeah. Reach the farm. So now we're going out of the cave. That seemed like a bit of a pointless stop off in the cave to be not more wolves. You don't need to be dealing with this right now. Come on, Kassandra.
Yeah, it feels like this cave doesn't add anything.
Just adds somewhere for us to go. Both in and out. It's annoying because it made us travel so far to get into it to simply leave it.
But we basically just ran through it.
Which is then going to bring us to the village.
Something's going on over there. Barnabas must be hiding. And what if the pirates got him?
Oh, come on, I pressed...
I need to take them
Oh,
down.
Jesus. Now I'm poisoned. It's taking forever to kill. Give me
So the poison isn't too bad.
Oh, his attacks. Like, how do I heal if I don't have my ability?
I don't know. That's...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Get out of combat, apparently. I don't have my scan feature either.
You have your owl. Not your owl, your
Eagle.
eagle, yeah.
Oh, there's so many, Richie. I don't need to look all the way up there. A lot of enemies for someone with no special abilities.
I think you could take the ones on the right maybe with your bow if you're careful.
Nah, it doesn't take any health off them. It needs to be a stealthy stealth. Which thankfully none of them are looking this way. I just needed to actually trigger the animation this time.
Without stepping. I always get nervous sometimes when they just decide that I know what I'm going to do for this assassination. I'm going to just walk out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Right. If he sees a body and then just runs over here. Oh, what? Oh, come on. This is where people have complaints about the game because it doesn't seem to... The assassinations, the things, people aren't laid out as well as they would traditionally be to, like, sneak around.
It's just an action RPG. It's not a stealth game anymore.
So, like, me being spotted there, I'm pretty sure there was no one there before.
I think on the original games, there was a lot more effort into like the placement of enemies, and like they didn't move around as much. So you could, when you're taking like a fort or something, you could actually plan your way through.
At least these just, by this poison guy, at least these just seem like normal men.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they've definitely turned the difficulty down now they've took your abilities away.
There we go. Die. So much for stealth. Right, free all the prisoners. Seems a bit irrelevant for what we were doing with Barnabas, but okay.
Yeah.
Talk to the whereabouts of Barnabas. Talk to the farmers. By freeing them and running away, or they all gather here? Oh, they all gather.
Yeah.
There we go. The old man came through here.
Can tell me what happened. A man was here. He tore up our farm.
Oh no, he's gone angry.
10, 20. One at a time. What did he look like? He was a one-eyed madman. Nothing he touched was safe.
Uh-oh.
He burned my crops.
No, he was over there destroying my stall.
He was everywhere.
Cassandra, I believe it's true.
Barnabas found the
Maybe we have to hunt
If the
Barnabas.
Many of them.
this object has the power
Yeah.
to corrupt
Like, he's going to leave and flee to Britain, and we're going to have to follow him, maybe?
I've looked into the eyes.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a Barnabas boss fight, but by the sounds of it, he can like be in multiple places at once.
Well, that's what
He can
the
use
bad
shadow
guy
clones.
in Assassin's Creed, the original one, did. If you remember, Altair
Yeah.
gets to the boss fight with can't remember his name at
Oh,
all,
yeah.
and he
Yeah,
cloned
me
himself multiple times. I would have to kill Barnabas. I'll find another way. I intend to find another way, but
There has to be some way.
But if he's too far gone,
I can't think that far ahead. Not yet.
what can we do?
I have to find Barnabas before it's too late.
But the pirates are after him. Soldiers would kill him for the damage he's caused.
I have to try. I won't let it take him.
Follow his chaos. It seems like he headed towards Cassiope. Hurry!
he seems to keep up, but just enough to be arriving after I've saved the day.
Yeah, that's probably he's just following you. Like, I'm just going to follow the chaos. That's what Barnabas did.
True, true. Find and stop Barnabas. Let's go. So the soldiers aren't happy.
They're after Barnabas.
Maybe the horse has gone into its little trot.
Yeah.
He was in more than one place at the same time. Interesting.
He's lost control of it.
I
Yes.
saw him run to the temple.
Temple, okay. Bright light and then fire. So a bit of I also do not want to go all the way around.
His right mind or not.
Sometimes quicker to just go directly up a cliff face.
Yeah. Especially if you keep slowing your horse down.
Yeah.
Oh. It's...
One of them areas.
Yeah.
Do we think he's just right inside?
Maybe.
Temple of Zeus. Ooh. Can we get in on the side here? Yeah, there's a window. He was always going to be inside. He was never going to be just hanging around outdoors.
Powerful Zeus, I am not well. Call your son Apollo. Cure me of this madness. I will do anything.
Barnabas.
Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra, you have to help me. Something's very wrong.
I know, Barnabas, I know. You have to give me the artifact.
No, he's not going to want that. It's going to be like...
I know you are.
He's going to know you want it for yourself or something
Yeah.
like that.
Very Gollum.
Mm.
It's causing you to act this way. If you give me the artifact, everything will be okay.
But it protects me.
There we go. There's the 10.
It keeps me safe.
Yeah. My precious.
Yeah, the artifact is changing you. I have to destroy it. He's not going to want you to destroy it.
No.
Try and reason with
I
him.
know you're still in there. Can't you see what it's doing to you?
With this, I don't have to be
His
afraid
voice is changing.
Yeah.
I've been a weakling and a coward, and now I'm as powerful as a god.
Boss fight in this room.
Say that. Give it to me.
It is mine.
Here we go. Uh-oh. I've still got no powers. I don't
I
want
wonder
to
if the spear will get charged up through this fight.
No, like fighting the people.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me. 1 Barnabas down, 2 Barnabas.
How many Barnaby can you kill?
Oh, there's another
there?
one came in there. That's sneaky.
Sneak Barnabas.
Oh, there's another one. Luckily, they're not that. I love how it's the same sound effect for getting hit. Ah,
Yeah.
ah, ah.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, no offense, Barnabas, but you're not quite like the boss fight.
I mean, they keep adding an extra.
That's true.
There's
How
2, then
long?
3,
Yeah.
now up to 5.
There's the boss one who seems to have that rage mode.
And again, because you don't have the abilities, it's really forcing you to fight with the basic combat mechanics quite well.
Maybe that's what it wants.
Which-
Maybe it
yeah,
wants
it's
me
quite-
to die. You know what I mean?
No,
like
I
it's
think
just
it's
going to keep
just-
adding more until.
I don't know. I think it might just be
yeah.
like a test of your basic skills, which is not a bad way to do a boss fight, to be honest.
Yo. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Basic arrow, bitch. Oh shit!
Oh.
Damn you, final boss Barnabas.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea for like a final boss fight if like the first phase is just a real test of the basics, and then you get your abilities back for the final duel.
I hope so. I'm gonna kick his ass so much if that's the case. The cult of the cosmos. Oh, do I have to really endure the cutscene? You couldn't have just started the boss fight from.
Yeah, you can probably skip the cutscene, can you?
Blah 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 blah. He's scared. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The real you would never say that.
Right.
Give it to me.
It is mine.
Okay.
Stop! I don't want to hurt you.
I don't do that many parries. I've realised from most of these type of action RPGs, I prefer to just trust the roll.
I prefer to dodge. Yeah, I think parries
Oh.
sometimes can be really difficult to get your timing down.
Yeah, especially plus
That's
if you
why
get the roll, you've got the.
I found that with
slow-mo.
Jedi Fallen Order. It took me really quite long in the game before I really got the knack for it.
Plus, if you get them on kind of like a routine smash like this,
Yeah.
you can get a good few couple hits in at them. And then when you go slow-mo, do you prefer to focus on one, or do you think...
Oh yeah, focus on one, because like it wilts down the numbers. But sometimes you can't. Like, I'm not going to focus on one if it's going to like cause me problems. But
Yeah.
if the opportunity's there.
I kind of want to take the boss one down, because I feel like he's the one who's got the dick moves. Oh, in the back!
Yeah.
I mean, they're quite standoffish, to be fair, most of them.
Yeah.
He says as he gets hit by
Yeah.
several. Oh, he's using the move! No! Not this time. You killed my clones! Oh no. Oh no. I mean, surely it's... Okay, I see what it's doing. Destroy the Barnabas illusions. This is like some Joker shit.
No, please.
I mean, we know it's not that cowering one.
I surrender.
No.
It's not the real you.
Seems weak in it.
Keep going.
Oh, I don't know why the camera's doing this weird lock-on thing. I mean, you're too cocky.
You once saved me. Remember, Cassandra? That's where our
The
journey.
camera seems to have this weird lock-on feature now.
Stop it!
Yeah, in the ass.
Real. They're not real.
This guy. I mean, there was the guy over there near the statue.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's if they end up
I
assassinating
mean,
them all.
yeah.
Let Cassandra spare me.
Forgive me, Barnabas.
Oh, that was the real one. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so weak. Please, don't hurt me.
It's gonna be a trick.
Give me
Oh no! Why'd you put your weapon down?
Help me, please.
Would you just take it from him at this point?
What's become
Yeah.
of me?
Punch him in the face. Like, I know he's your friend, but like, knock him out.
You'll be someone else forever.
You are no friend. You are going to leave me as soon as you have it. I will not let fear take me.
Uh-oh.
Don't make me do this.
That is precisely what I will make you do. Unless you are the one who is afraid.
Reach for the artifact or the spear?
Artifact.
Artifact, yeah. That's what it wants. There you go. It doesn't like him.
Barnabas.
That worked out okay.
I mean, you're picking that up straight up and like covering it like a palantir.
Did it hurt you?
It got me, all right, but I won't lose it. Thank the gods. Whoever heard of a man with one arm and one eye?
His arm's gone all like
Yeah.
Hulk at the end of in game.
Thought I was on to something there.
What were you thinking going after the artifact? How could you be so stupid? Who cares about your arm when you could have died?
At least my intentions were good.
You have no idea what almost happened. I almost killed you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm as sturdy as a military ship.
Pick up the orb.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm immortal.
There we go.
Get it? You are not. You make mistakes and you die. Gone. And you leave everyone else to deal with it.
True immortal?
Yes. Immortal. Surprise.
I knew you had the god's touch.
Everyone I loved, I have to leave behind. And I almost had to leave you. Forever.
Cassandra, it is the mortal way. We all go when the gods say so, and I eagerly await an afterlife of calm seas and bottomless crab cakes.
It's not funny.
Man of simple pleasures.
What? Did we ever have fun today? That's what matters, eh? We don't know how long we have the present, but it's a gift as good as gold.
What's the point in living if you can't feel alive?
Yeah.
Quote from
Hard to say that to an immortal though.
True.
All I got was a
Quote straight from The World Is Not Enough there.
Let's
Yeah.
get you patched up.
And of course James Bond's coat of arms is The World Is Not Enough. So two polarizing comments there. If the world is not enough, Richie, then here we go.
An intermediary of our world and theirs.
She just wants her spear back. That's it. She just wants her toy.
Your journey will take you to lands of kings, queens.
I mean, you're not leaving it behind, even if it's not that useful to you anymore. It's still sentimental.
She got it.
But your presence will mean peace, keeper. Take up
I mean-
this task. For them and for yourself.
the orb was still on the floor. Unless she's going to go back in.
Nope.
One treasure hunt over.
Meet them at the vacation house. What? That's a lot of XP.
Yeah.
See if it moves the bar at all. Nope. That looked like a hell of a lot of XP. Alas. Meet them back at the vacation house. Thankfully, we got that one.
Yeah.
Oh, missed it. Pressing the wrong button.
She must have picked it up, like, off screen. Like, it felt weird that they actually showed you a shot of it on the floor, though. And then she didn't pick it up.
Eagle. There we go. Back to the vacation house for wine and some pre-wine. Maybe a bit of cheese. Enjoy this view for one last time. And then head off on a ship.
To the sunset. Good old Blighty. We assume.
What do you call a sunset when it's the moon?
Moonset.
I feel like that should be a thing. Sail off into the moonset.
Out of my funk.
Funk.
Into a lot more trouble.
Oops. I already apologized for that.
Coming to Corfu, I had no inkling that we would get caught up in a tale of legendary treasure.
They say life gets dull without surprises.
Now that's a reason to cheers.
And to you, Icaros.
Yes, we all have but one life to lead. We have to do the most with it.
What life? Speak for yourself.
You're right.
Shh.
Heroes like Kassandra will live on in the stories and legends of their triumphs. They live forever.
Listen, I want you two to know I'll be leaving soon. To travel across waters I've never dreamed of crossing. And I don't know when I'll be back.
You're leaving. Again? Where? Why?
I mean, take them with you, right? I mean, you're going to need people to get you around, so you might as well share in the adventure.
I'll go wherever I'm needed.
It's interesting because of the way Kassandra is. She could essentially be in many Assassin's Creed games going forward.
Something
Yeah.
tells me my journey's not over yet.
We couldn't possibly keep you for ourselves. Though you'll be everywhere in my writings, that's for certain.
I'm honored. Maybe you could give me one of your manuscripts, Herodotus. I'm sure even those from far-off lands would love to read it.
Don't trouble yourself. These lands will do for now. But if you're serious, a storyteller is always...
I feel like that scroll is going to appear in Viking Britain at some point, and someone else is going to read it and follow
Yeah.
the path.
For you too.
I've got a feeling she's going to be reading that on the ship on the sunset and realise it's her tale. Like,
Yeah.
No,
Oh, the spear.
the spear.
You knew what it was the moment you met me. But I've outgrown it. It's yours.
It's quite an impressive gift.
Careful.
yeah, it's...
I'll cherish it forever.
It's still on her back.
Not want to refuse.
Come on, Ubisoft, that's a bit weak.
Only one question.
The ring is still in your pocket.
Second in command of
Yeah.
my trip.
I'll give you a fake one.
The world? With you?
If you'll have me as your
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer these old bones can hoist the sail. But I'll go as far as I can. The Adrestia is yours.
What will be your first stop, Kassandra?
Gives you a list of Assassin's Creed games now.
I need a new
that'd be a nice little in joke.
Egypt has always
Interesting.
So ancient Greece is prior to Egypt then? Or do you think she's just geographically working her way along?
I don't know. I've got a feeling that maybe there's going to be another part to this that we don't know about.
Oh.
Because maybe it links Origins. I mean, you know the story of Origins better, but that seems to be the one that is the most separate from Odyssey and Valhalla.
And poor credits trying to chug along. I'm trying to think. She's off to Egypt. Did ancient Greece come before ancient Greece? Egypt must have been before Greece, right?
I think there's crossover, but I think in ancient Egypt predates ancient Greece, but I do think it's still about.
Yeah, because
I might be wrong.
If she goes to Egypt now, experiences all the Isu stuff going on in Egypt with the pharaoh tombs and everything, because she can live through all that into the Roman Empire, which then we know the remains of the Roman Empire are in Valhalla. Obviously, just the ruins, but it's the sites that become Jorvik. So there's that continuation there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But as I was saying earlier, Kassandra doesn't have a link to the actual Order of Assassins yet.
Yeah, very true. So at some point,
a trip to Egypt might be.
Well,
maybe she's the one who kind of, although she's not the founder of the Order, maybe she's the one who spreads it far and wide.
Well, because she outlives everyone. She'd be the perfect messenger.
As she goes from place to place, the Order grows wherever she goes. So
it's an interesting concept now that Ubisoft have got on their hand, because realistically they could do, well, we know the next part of this journey is in Valhalla with she meets Eivor, the poster art and the trailer shows that much. So then what's to stop, because they're called Assassin's Creed crossover stories, so that means more than one. So there's nothing to say next year they do Kassandra ends up in Egypt. Well, I was going to say Egypt with Bayek and the crew. Yeah. And then
that's
at
what
some
I guess
point,
this is hinting at.
Yeah, then as we lead towards whatever Assassin's Creed Infinity looks like, do all these stories just become kind of threads of the same? And finally Ubisoft can get the story together, because the whole Animus stuff and the Isu parts and Pieces of Eden, it's gone on for well over a decade now, and they still haven't quite pulled everything together. So could be a great opportunity.
I'm wondering because Cassandra's story isn't finished yet. Clearly, it feels like she's just setting out now.
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Again, there's that lack of link to the Assassin's Order. Is these stories going to be Cassandra's story? Even if you're not seeing it from Cassandra's perspective.
Here we are. Tower of Alexandria.
Yeah.
In Egypt.
Yeah.
Is she going to meet Bayek or Aya at the founding of the Assassin's Creed? Let's see. Eivor certainly ain't going to be here.
No.
Here she is. Chilling out. The music's Origins. I like it. She's putting the scroll in the library.
Everyone will read your words, Elvish.
Now, I don't recall that scroll being linked to Origins, but I'm guessing it's either been patched in or it was a very good Easter egg planted there.
Yeah. That kind of been planned, though.
Cassandra's story continues in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Unless part of the point was maybe they're building this story for Cassandra based on just a random scroll, a bit of lore.
Yeah. And now this is Valhalla's music, so...
Yeah.
And there we go, Richie. There's your trailer to go buy Valhalla right now. If I've ever said that. That is your homestead. Is this Kassandra stood on the...
No, it's the wrist blade.
It's Eivor.
Oh, yeah.
Fine. Female Eivor. Interesting. Look at this. This is tie over there. Go 9th century, driven from Norway. There's your buy now link, I guess. So that works. That works. You've got this in here. So that's it, folks. That is our first look at part 1. I think we will break this up into 2 videos, Richie. It seems like the smartest thing to do because that playthrough was a little bit longer than I'd anticipated. For free DLC, 2 years after the initial launch, that's some decent content right there for free. I like it.
And you know what? That's the sort of stuff I like about Assassin's Creed, when it really just goes in with the story.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on the story, minimize the additional like fluffy content, and just tell us a nice story and set itself up to do more of it. So it's interesting.
Indeed, it is. And like we said right at the beginning of the video, I never expect to be coming back to Odyssey. It plays just as well as any Assassin's Creed game from this modern trilogy does anyway, but now pulling on the threads to bring the story back together. So great stuff. Very enjoyable. I'm interested to see where Valhalla picks up, because no doubt Valhalla is going to end on a cliffhanger for future projects, because this is great going back, but Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft have to go forward with the franchise still. And we know Valhalla is getting a year 2 of content, which seems to focus more on Ragnarok and the gods as opposed to this story. I'd love them to drop some go back and play Origins. Like if we get another story in Origins next year, meet Bayek or something, I'd be down for that. But we put a pin in it for now, Richie. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and click that bell, you will be kept in the loop with all of our content here, like when we apparently go back to games we've not touched for 2 years to bring you exciting first looks at some new content to the Assassin's Creed world. Don't forget, we also do lots of other Stadia content right here on the Helix Cloud Games channel, like a weekly Stadia podcast, like a weekly topical side quest, live streams, first looks, and exciting chat in our Discord channel, which is all described in the description down below.
The whole of the Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough is there in the Road to Valhalla playlist.
That is a very good point. Over 50 hours of content for Assassin's Creed Odyssey is there, and some very long videos. Go check them out. Go check the rest of the channel out. Thank you very much for watching. Go stab some things with your hidden blade. My name's been Chris.
I've been Richie.
We've been Helix Cloud Games. See you in Valhalla.